So you don't have to sit up straight today?
Mm-mm.
How come?
No camera. On me.
Geoff, talk.
That's on our lovely
What do
guest.
you want me to say?
I just want to see what you look like.
Okay.
I mean, your hair is looking
You
really perfect.
You
this
can
morning.
see what I look like without me talking. Paulie gonna like my hair?
Paulie doesn't pay retail.
No.
Don't go any further.
With what?
Oh, not about Paulie, but you and I.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say a thing about that. Good Lord. Shit, that'll start.
Paulie be pissed.
I'm fixing this just a little bit. There we
You
go.
get yourself settled
I'm
in.
getting comfy. All right.
So evidently, I didn't get clear glass. If you're watching on YouTube, we need to get more of these made.
What are you talking about? A clear glass?
I have orange juice and champagne in a.
Did you drink that the last time
Yeah, I thought I never got one.
Wow, I thought you were doing the other stuff.
Other stuff. I thought we were eating into it this morning.
I am.
All right, cheers.
Salute to everyone.
Cheers.
And specifically, Geoff, I guess we have you to thank for what has become, I don't know,
A tradition.
tradition. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Well, we do thank you. So it started actually in December 2011, but not in this current geographic location. You gonna talk?
I didn't know that I was supposed to.
Engage.
Well, usually that's
Free to engage.
This is how it works. Usually I
You
say
talk
something,
and then I talk.
yeah, and then you
Okay.
say something because it started in December of 2011.
Yes, it
Okay,
did.
thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
You can
you,
do visual
acknowledging that.
gestures.
Yes,
You came up to hunt barrows.
it did start in December of 11, and it was wintertime.
Yeah.
We had snow.
December, yeah.
I have trouble remembering what dogs I had. I know I had Coot. I think I had Bristol.
Yeah, I only remember Coot. I don't know why. I just don't remember another dog, but
No,
I don't have a good memory.
Yeah. It would have been the other cottage distracted me. I really want to know what they're growing. Judy. Judy's sitting with those two. So
And who was Judy?
Geoff's significant other. Mm-hmm. Is that appropriate?
Sure.
That didn't seem.
That sounds lovely.
Seems like
safe.
it went over.
Very safe, yeah.
Went over very well. But yeah, the other cottage. I'm just really curious. You said you saw sausages.
I can go check it out.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was tuna. Was what they were grilling
All
up this
right,
morning.
moving on.
Karen's still laughing at that.
Okay.
Tuna sausages.
All right, so
So
yes.
let's rewind. We have you, Geoff, to thank for this. So thank you. That's where I was trying to go with this.
You're quite
Yep,
welcome.
must have been a great host back then for him to, I guess, move with or suggest to Migration Nation.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, so
No, go.
you can elaborate. It's your story.
It is my
Just trying to
story.
move you off the tuna freaking grilling thing.
Because I could see that over there. I was wondering. I think I could smell it too.
Easily distracted.
Yeah,
Were
pretty
they
much.
drinking Bud Lights last night?
I think so, and many of them.
Love, we saw blue cases.
Yes, all right.
I could not identify
And so
that, but
Migration Nation.
But Geoff said that in fact they were Bud Light cans. Cans or bottles?
I would guess cans, yeah.
Hands.
We could go down a can.
I'm like, please don't. Why did you even have to?
But we won't. All right, so Migration Nation. Hey, let's. By the way, we have found. Damn, that's a pretty dog over there.
Come on,
Look at
love.
that
Focus,
face.
please.
Look at that face. We have. Then they're much different this year too. The pork butt. They're not like flat. We got them on the grill.
Okay.
I was going to say, amongst all this other stuff we got going on this morning, there is 7.98 kilos of PEI's pork butt awesomeness out there, and they look like kind of like our pork butts.
Okay.
Yours and mine.
Well,
But the ones we would
there's
get-
no
the ones we
different
would-
species of pig in either country. They're all
Yeah, it's a different cut, I think. A different. Because you guys get the ones with the flat bone in it, right?
Yeah.
Like not a
like
shank bone,
like a
but more
shoulder
of
blade
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
And I think here a lot of times it's more of the round bone.
Okay.
Look good though.
Well, we'll find out when we yank the bone out. So back to love. It was Migration Nation. So back in the day, I guess Migration Nation. I don't know want to say got stagnant, but became the same thing, where basically they shot the same thing season after season after season. So I think for like 7 seasons, basically it was kind of the same thing. So they wanted to kind of branch out and kind of do more like regional, instead of hunting in the same spots, break out and do some regional stuff. And I just thought it'd be cool way back in the day, because I'd been here once when I was talking to him that we could head north and do a pretty cool show up here, I thought, or good episodes or so. And with the, first off, just the beautifulness of the island. Karen hates when I do that.
I know.
The beautifulness of the island. And we were here a little on the earlier side, so the leaves were definitely right that year.
It was beautiful.
But we did have a little bit of, it was kind of cold because I can remember some sheet ice and a little bit of wet snow here and there. But yeah, the island itself, number one. Number two, a 5 Canada goose limit. Number 3, a 6 black duck limit. I don't think it was 6 black ducks at the time.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. Why don't you go through? So Canada geese, you have a September season, much like everybody does, right?
Yeah, it's September 1st to the 15th now. And the limit now is 10 a day, and possession is 20.
And then you kick off into, when's your
Regular season opens October 1st. This year, the 1st was a Sunday. There's no Sunday hunting, so technically it was the 2nd. 5 geese a day, 6 ducks a day, 6 blacks. The only restriction we really have on ducks is the barrows, and I guess scoters and eiders.
Yeah, sea duck limits.
Yeah.
We did have, from the bluebill shoot that we did here, did have a couple people comment like, man, because I asked how many we could shoot, you said 6. Some people were saying, man, like in Florida, we could shoot 1, period.
1, yeah.
Yeah, I should know better exact dates, but Maryland has, like, I guess, Atlantic Flyby, I guess itself does, which I wonder why Florida doesn't, but maybe they just didn't choose to accept it or adopt it, I should say. But like kind of a hybrid where it's 1 for quite a while, and then last, I don't know, 2 weeks or something, you can shoot 2.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yep.
But your 5 Canada goose limit goes to
Goes to 3 on November 14th, 14th or 15th. And then until the end of the season, which is December 31st.
And on the horizon next year is going to be, they're going to rework the seasons.
Yeah, they're going to propose that the season goes to January 15th, and it'll be 6 blacks from October 1st to the 15th, January 15th. So right now, blacks will drop to 4 on December 1st.
Okay. So my thought with the Migration Nation was, again, strong goose population, strong duck population, excuse me, as a raven flies over the shoulder there. And much to Karen's and my delight, the island is rich in seafood.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah, not so much this time of year as far as fresh seafood. Lobster's out of season, but I mean, oysters and mussels are the 2 biggest attractions now for seafood.
Yeah, 100%. And Karen hates when I do that too. And down east,
I do actually like him most times.
most of the times.
Yeah.
I didn't say you didn't like me. I said you didn't like that.
Karen doesn't like that. Karen doesn't
Well,
like
she doesn't like that. It reminds me back of in the old drag racing days.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday.
Yep.
And they would go on and say whoever.
It's just a neon sign over your head. I'm an old guy, old guy, old guy.
Well, love, I am. I mean, like, I don't know. Aren't I?
No, you're not.
Well, I don't.
Maybe
feel,
when you're 70, I
I
might
don't feel
consider you
18
old
anymore.
guy.
That's for sure.
Okay.
As I was saying, down east Point, which we made it. Now we've been there twice. North Lake is the bluefin capital of the world.
That's what it claims to be, yep.
Yep, well, much like Ocean City with the white marlin. So.
Yeah.
And the very first year, we stopped along in Maine for Migration Nation, and we got the ride dog.
Yep. 5 years later,
So riddle me this then. How many times, Karen, have we actually been here?
I think for me, this is the 5th time. I think for you, it's the 6th. I thought we'd figure that out.
Well, Rye is just 5, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we missed the COVID year.
2020, so this is really only
Yeah,
4 times.
it's a
we've been here.
14. Okay.
No,
Yep.
I don't think so. 18, 19, 20, 20,
Oh, because we
18,
came.
19, 21, 22, 23, or 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
We've always had Rye, and she's just 5
And that
years
was
old.
my first trip here.
Yeah, but she was 0 when you come up the first time.
Oh, here we go.
Yep. Geoff was good with
In
this.
19, she turned 1, 20, she turned 2, 22,
Yeah.
21,
Okay.
22, 23.
So yeah, it is my 5th time then. I go by my photo album in my phone.
I don't really want to ask him, but I almost have to ask him.
What?
What season sea duck hunting is this of mine?
Oh gosh, yeah.
No, I don't think we need to get into that.
Yeah, no. I need a
So
calendar.
this is 5 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel. I mean, just obviously.
So let's do it this way. What year do you say it was?
2018.
18, 19, missed 20, 21, 22, 23.
5.
Okay, you're
But
correct.
you're 6.
Excuse me?
You're 6. This is your 6th.
Well, yeah,
time.
but I just meant more for shawls and being here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was really, when I had to, I have to stop looking at when I was really trying to get to this is that we have to thank you, Geoff, because we would have not, I don't know, we would have found shawls.
No.
Yeah, you were going to stay in town somewhere. I forget where,
Oh.
but I just said, no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, with the cameraman and the producer,
Well, just
right?
be out in the country. Like I thought of this place because of, you wake up, you look out the front, and you're looking at the bay. So
Yep.
it's more like a hunting lodge kind of an
Yeah.
atmosphere, as far as being out where you want to be and not waking up to the big city of Charlottetown.
Oh gosh, yeah, yeah, and it is. We were there yesterday. It's pretty darn busy, that's for sure.
And specifically here, too, you got the option that, a dog could get sprayed by a skunk, too.
Exactly.
just
Which I guess it could happen
The
in town.
beauty of the environment, yeah.
Oh, it can happen in town,
Yes,
yeah,
it
for
could
sure.
happen. One thing, Karen and I, as soon as we come across the bridge, instantly we go on deer alert because there's so many deer on the island. At night especially, we don't want to hit one.
It's counterintuitive.
We don't have the bull bumper.
to drive
We
and
don't have
not
the
be
bull
worried
bumper.
about that.
Yeah.
Just so
you're from
inundated. Right. Yeah, but in America, all the way up, like you're worried about deer or moose.
There's a sign right across the bridge warning you about moose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next 7 or 12 kilometers or something, and then you go that distance, and it seems like there's another. That's a bad stretch.
We
Over there.
want to see one.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I would love to see one.
Yeah, just not in your headlights.
No, gosh.
I think I don't know if I really ever saw one or not because I was very, very tired driving, but it would have been up like North Lake, Ontario, way up there. Mm-hmm. I just can't remember if there was one in the middle of the road or not.
And there should be plenty up there too.
But I really kind of feel like there was,
Yeah.
but I can't remember.
You're good.
What's wrong?
Judy was afraid to get up and make noise, but I said it's fine.
What kind of noises is she going to make?
She getting a drink.
Judy, didn't you get the memo this morning? It's alcohol Sunday morning.
Well, who's to say? Yeah, exactly.
I don't
told
believe
you.
that.
I told you.
I don't believe that.
Sunday.
Doesn't matter what day it is.
All right. So sincerely, how many deer are on the island?
Well, one swam across last year and then got hit by a truck within an hour. So
So sad. Didn't you hear that? I even saw that. It's
yeah,
like,
up and board
no.
and swam
That poor
across and
sucker, what
wasn't
he's-
here an hour and got smoked by a transfer truck.
I bet you it swam 20 kilometers easily.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's sad.
Poor thing.
Anybody eat it?
I don't
Hopefully.
know. I'd say somebody probably had some roadkill for supper, but
Waste not one. All right.
What? What's she doing?
I didn't know she was the director.
What's she,
Stop
what is she
talking
doing?
about roadkill.
I could be a director, actually.
There you go.
Okay, so there was one deer on the island that got killed, not by a gun
No.
or a hunter, but a truck.
Yeah.
How many moose? Karen, she wants to know how come there's no moose here.
Yeah, were they all like shot? And hunted?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like we used to have bear until it was the 1930s. I think the last bear was shot, and there would have been deer at some point in time, and I think caribou maybe too. But a lot of islands don't have what the mainland have.
Yeah.
a lot of islands don't have snakes. We do.
You do, yeah.
3
You
different
saw
types.
that one. What was it again that you?
The red-bellied.
Yeah, you
There's
saw
a red-bellied and then a garter snake.
Huh.
The garter snake was the one that was on like the bridge. You only saw the back half of them.
Okay.
It was a pretty big one for here.
Don't like snakes.
But the red-bellied are just, I don't know, I think they might max out at about 18 inches, if that, and they look like a shoelace almost.
See, red belly back home is usually red bellied black snake, which is Australians very venomous.
Oh, okay,
When you
yeah.
say red-bellied, like, hell, get the hell out of here.
No, I don't think this guy's venomous.
Think I was venomous when we were down on the creek?
Yeah, I mean, there's the blue ring octopus.
No,
there's
me.
Venom. Oh, that was just a carpet snake. That was nothing. You? What are you
Yeah.
talking about venomous?
You said if you mentioned red belly to anybody, you think
In
venomous.
Australia?
Yeah. Think people were thinking I was venomous?
Because you were sunburned?
Yeah.
Okay. God.
There's a red-bellied
we
American.
need a camera on Judy.
Yeah. Just turn that one around.
Oh, man. It's just
I
it's like
was trying to make a joke.
freaking
but
Jeopardy is what it is.
What? Jeopardy?
Like, you talking about me? Venomous? Like, what the heck are you talking
You said
about?
you meant if you say red belly anything,
Oh,
people think
Jeffrey.
venomous. And I said, what do you think they thought of me down on the creek? And you're like, well, there's a purple ring octopus.
Blue
and,
ring octopus.
and there could have been
The
something
creek.
there venomous. I don't know.
Talking about venomous.
Huh?
All right, move on, Jeffrey.
Where am I moving to?
I
So
don't
no deer, no,
No bear, no moose, no
moose.
caribou.
and only 3 types of snake.
Yeah. We've got
And
coyotes.
foxes.
Coyotes came across the ice. Foxes, raccoons, skunks, beavers,
Was
weasels.
there?
We've got otters again.
Okay, I was going to say over at Hunter River when we were looking at the geese over there, I saw 2 heads swimming across, and they were kind of small, and I was wondering if they might have been
Probably
otters.
muskrats.
They were kind of on the bigger side, like maybe like this big.
Okay. Yeah, well, they could have been otters. We don't have a lot of them. I saw one a few years ago, but didn't know we even had them at the time.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't have the binoculars, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, all right.
All right.
Where are you going to go now, Jeffrey?
This is the Pitboss podcast brought to you by Molly's Place Sporting Goods and Karen. Molly. Got too many. I got 2 Mollies in my life.
Molly's Place Sporting Goods.
Molly's Place Sporting Goods. MyMollys.com.
Located at-
MyMollys.com. And we're going to rush back quickly to get to the Eastern Waterfowl Festival
Yes,
for
this
Molly's
week.
pop-up shop.
Yep.
Next up, love. Quick. We're going to go through these fast.
We have Turtle Box.
Turtle Box.
Yep.
Live loud, and we need to charge ours up.
Okay, yeah, we've got some partying to do over the next couple of days.
We have the timing. Timing is short for us. It's running out, but it's been sitting out there. I let it die. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Turtlebox.com.
Gunner Kennels.
Gunner Kennels. Gunner.com. And thankfully, we have at least one here for Dookie.
Yes. the
Poor guy
weapon.
was in it all day yesterday by himself. He would have destroyed this place.
Yeah, pretty much. He's on high alert. They have golf buggies that they drive around in here, which sends them off.
And we think, honestly, they just like to drive the golf carts back and forth.
I think they do.
And they like to hang their foot off as they're driving.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, everyone does.
Makes
Everyone.
a nice target for Dookie to grab.
Yeah.
Gunner.com. What's up next, love?
Crabs to go.
Crabs to go, easily found on Route 50 and 589. Today happens to be Sunday, and they would be doing we would be enjoying if we were there. We're not there, obviously. The NFL shrimp special, buy 2, get 1 free. Crabs2go.com. Next up, love.
Dirty Duck Coffee.
Dirty Duck Coffee, which we did bring more than a few bags up with us.
Yep.
It is the Pitboss Duck Boat Dark, which is the Molly's exclusive. And Buck and Jay will be at Molly's tent pop-up shop at the East Waterfowl Festival. I'm talking too fast. At the Eastern Waterfowl Festival next weekend. November 10, 11, and 12. I got those dates memorized now.
Good.
DirtyDuckCoffee.com. Next up, love.
Duck Blind Bistro.
Duck Blind Bistro. Jeff, I hope you enjoy yours.
I will. I know I will. Yeah, it's going to come in handy.
It is the ultimate outdoor oven. DuckBlindBistro.com.
And Duck Water Boots.
Steve Hoover from New Philadelphia, Ohio, thinking of you. We are Duck Water Boats. Love, we are in the... Come on, quick!
World's largest duck boat. Hole number 2. And it has a Suzuki 350 with a duo prop.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
DuckWaterBoats.com. Sometimes Whaleyville Wagon Tails.
Sometimes we'll be back in action in a little bit.
Love, what is Whaleyville? I've had a couple people interact, and they want to know what Whaleyville is when we
Town on
reference
the eastern
Whaleyville.
shore of Maryland.
Is it really a
Zip
town?
code 21872.
Is it really a town?
Well, that has a post office.
So I call it a zip code.
Yeah, it's kind of diverse. It's farmland.
Doesn't even have their own fire company.
No, it doesn't. There's the one down the road, but
And sometimes Pitboss Waterfowl. Pitboss Waterfowl.
all day, every day.
Yeah. Still have Christmas open. All right, Geoff, back to you. This is the first year we really haven't hunted a lot.
No, not as much as other years for sure.
Possibly alcohol consumption has been up.
I think it's comparative.
I would have blamed your back.
Well, my back is hurting, man.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be a baby about it.
No, not at all. That's not what I'm saying.
But still enjoying just as much.
Oh, 100%.
I've gone more times than I ever have.
Well, I was going to say, we have not hunted as much, but we have definitely... Oh, I think, Judy, I think
Waitress.
he's...
I'm a director, a waitress. What else?
You're jack
Jack of all trades,
Jack of all
master of
trades.
none.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gone 3 times. I usually only go like a couple, which is one more, but it's been fun.
It is. What we've done, we've definitely stayed busy when we've been here, because it'll be still actually the same. I think this is like the third year that it's been pretty much 17 nights.
Yeah.
Definitely last year and this year.
Well, and the drive up to North Cape too was a full day.
Well, I wanted to bring that up because that's something that's been on Karen's list of trying to do
Every year.
Now, after going up there, I don't think she would have been happy about if we stayed up there overnight.
It's not as far as I thought. I mean, I know I could have Google mapped and, timed it out, but it just felt like it was a long way away, and it was really not.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
Geoff, not the highlight of Karen's trip, but what was the highlight of your trip going up there?
Oh, the Harlequins, for sure.
Yeah, that was cool.
How many were there?
I know I counted at least 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive.
I really thought when you were running back to the truck, I thought you were going to say it was a king eider, because I'd already saw the parking lot kind of elevated up, looking down a little bit, and I saw a couple eider, and I saw one big white one. And I thought that's honestly when you were going back, I thought you were going to say, man, there's a king eider right here.
That would have been
No,
something.
that would have been probably cooler than the.
You think?
Well, it's hard to say. Yeah.
Have you seen
I've seen
them?
Harlequins before, but I haven't seen a king eider.
King,
yet.
yeah.
No.
That would be pretty awesome. I was excited about the seals
Well, yeah, we saw a bunch. Yeah, we actually did see a bunch
out there
at
on
East
that.
Point, and then we went up there West Point, and actually a couple sitting on that stone bar out there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Give me the head nod.
No,
I thought she'd give me the head nod.
no, did not.
No, it was good. I really
Cute.
salute. You've been shooting the Canon. What body are you shooting these days?
7D.
7D. So you've been shooting Canon stills for quite a while. Most recently, and I have not. And Karen yelled at me. So
Well, I yelled at you when you said you wanted to buy a new camera, but
first
you
you-
haven't even been using the old one, so why would you buy a new one?
okay. I thought we were in this mode. I'm looking at Geoff talking to you. I thought we were in a mode that we were cleaning up and cleaning out. And I
Yes.
said, I said, I'll sell the big lens. She, don't sell that.
No.
There you go.
No, because you said how much it would cost you if you wanted to replace it these days.
Well, yeah, I'd get it. You could get a better one. You really could. He told me. He says he held one the other day. He's like, oh, it's like half the weight of yours.
Oh yeah, less.
See?
I think
All
he
right,
needs
we'll
one.
keep up the photography and then we can discuss it in a year's time.
Director's cutting me off again.
Yep, thank
So
you,
you said
Scott
wait a
Moody.
minute.
Scott Moody just needs to zip
About what?
with the upgrades to the camera bodies.
Well, the bodies are like kind of like computers.
Well, that's his thing now. He's the photographer. He's the man.
Okay, but it means I can't take pictures.
You can use the one you have.
I'm just out of touch and out of tune. I'm trying to do it.
Okay, you've taken some good pictures.
Yeah, I was disappointed in myself. I think I had the ISO cranked up a little bit too much, possibly. But I didn't think it was a lot. But now I looked down, they're a little bit grainy.
Well, I think they turned out pretty good.
Excuse me. And although the one leg of the tripod is bent, Judy, because Karen maybe had a little bit too much to drink on the boat.
Stop.
Walked around the corner. She wrecked herself on that.
Because it was dark, I didn't see it sitting on the ground. I tripped over it.
And then she bent one of the legs. So one of the legs of the Manfrotto doesn't really work that well. But anyway,
Or does my shoulder, but, that's beside the point.
My point in all this is if I had the better tripod, I think I could have got better video because it's been windy here and like the wind really does kind of affect the lens. So
A new body probably has a better stabilizer.
All right, Geoff. Oh, shut you down.
he's on his second beer. Well, at least here he made a pregame before he got up here. what
It's
is she
Sunday.
doing again?
Got me off again. Telling me to shut up.
Beer.
Oh.
Shut up the beer.
I can't talk and I can't drink.
Then I guess you have to switch to rum then.
There you go.
He's off the rum though. He made that announcement first thing this morning.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a long Sunday to get through.
Yeah.
And we've got football to watch at some
I
point.
know Oyster Bed isn't too far away.
No, thank God.
All right, I'm going to be serious again. Try to be at least. So, why do you think? And I've told people this quite often that the Barrows is on many people's bucket list, and generally, typically, a new player. They're shutting down the grill.
Oh,
Seriously,
Ready.
they put it. I think. Well, I guess there's no cover, but she put it way back against the thing.
Barrows.
Barrows, thank you. Why do you think? Well, generally, typically, if I said, well, you're from here, so it doesn't work for you. But if you think Barrows, if I say Barrows Goldeneye to somebody, I'm sitting in the boat, we're talking about Barrows Goldeneye, they think they got to go to Alaska or
Washington State,
right? Because it's kind of a Pacific West Coast bird, right?
Yep.
Why do you think that there is such a strong population of Barrows?
I really don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know why there's such a strong population because there's not, like, I've had people come from Newfoundland.
They don't have them there.
No, they might see the odd one,
Right.
You know, and I think there's a little bit of a pocket of them in New Brunswick, maybe,
Okay.
but I've had people from Newfoundland, New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and interest from other areas in the Eastern Seaboard that just, A, they don't have them, or B, you can't shoot them there.
Common. Yep. Well,
But we're fortunate to have, pretty healthy population of them.
and it's just one a day, right?
One a day and one in your possession. So shoot one and you don't like the look of it, eat it and you can shoot another, I guess, or give it away.
Karen, how are you going to get two home?
She has her license.
What if she didn't shoot it though?
How do we know?
That means she would have to lie.
I'm not going to get involved.
I'm not
I'm
doing
not
that.
getting involved. See,
It's fine.
it's the fifth time I've seen that. You don't see it.
Judy, well,
I might have to go join the barbecue over there.
It's going to switch teams, Jeff.
you like Bud Light?
No,
No, Judy, the answer would be no. I don't. I like red wine,
I like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, red
red
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. All right. I don't even know where we're at now.
Why is there so many barrows here? And then,
Yeah. Oh, no, about line. Karen would have to.
oh, a line, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
get
we're not
to it.
lying.
See, I tried
We're not
to
lying.
divert that
Yeah.
conversation.
So their migration, where do they, like if there's so many over on the West Coast, like where do they migrate to? Are they just kind of,
I think there's two populations like there is harlequin. It's the same thing. Barrows are considered a species of special concern here, and so is a harlequin. We can't shoot harlequins, and the only reason that I've been told that we can shoot barrows is because people just can't tell the difference between a barrows and a common coming in. So it's either shut goldeneye down or allow for one barrows to be shot, and then if you shoot one, then you got to be careful what you're shooting.
You get a mistake.
Yeah, it's a gimme.
Yep. This is going to be
Or
a
a
great
mulligan.
mulligan if you're a golfer.
Yeah.
So here's a great segue. First off, are we in the Atlantic Flyway?
We are.
100%. All right. What have we seen possibly a higher ratio of this year that we did not see last year? And maybe when I left, maybe you saw a bunch of them, but I don't think that you did.
is it McKenzie's?
What?
Is that what you said? Oh,
Green
was it
wing
the-
teal.
No.
Oh, McKenzie's, no?
That would be even farther to the east of us, northeast of us.
I have no idea.
Eiders, Scoters,
Y. E.
yellow
L.
collars.
Yes. So where are they classified, or how is that? Well, this is the Atlantic Flyway, right? And I would think that we are far east of, what am I trying to say? In the Atlantic Flyway, we are far to the east.
Yep.
As if this in fact is the Atlantic Flyway. Mm-hmm. You're telling me it is.
Yes.
Okay. How those guys getting here? Yes, I know they're flying, but how? Why?
They're coming down from Greenland.
Right. So is that like? So where I'm trying to really go with this is Karen was asking about, well, how come the West Coast has so many Barrow's Goldeneye, or has a higher ratio to the other flyways? Well, that is Pacific Flyway, and it just would be where those birds breed to where they migrate and winter. So that's why I was thinking, like with the yellow collars from Greenland, those guys nest in Greenland, but they migrate this way. Do they? And I know you have all the PDF of Starman.
Sightings.
Starman. I had to throw Starman in there.
I figured it would come out.
I'm going to find that. I know there's in Walter Mitty there is the dude says, "Come on, Starman." But anyway, are they finding those collars in any do you have access? Do those collars go to like England, Europe?
I've seen quite a few PDFs from Tony, the professor in Denmark, but I don't remember seeing anything going that way. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's because these are Western Greenland birds. So if you look at Greenland as a country and the western part, it makes sense for them to come this way. Mm-hmm.
And so the collars are coming from, and I'm all over the place. I was looking at some of those pictures this morning. I think I can tell the difference of them sitting on the water. They're a smaller goose.
Oh, they are. Yep.
Yeah, like in those pictures, like where there's bunches of geese. Like here's a collar. Well, there's a little one sitting right next to it that I would say.
Yeah, we call them, like any of those birds here, we call them lessers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Lost my train of thought.
Yellow collars.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're smaller.
Western Greenland, big. Oh, he's in Denmark.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's that? The Netherlands?
No, Denmark would be north of the Netherlands.
What is the Netherlands considered?
The Netherlands is Holland. Some people will call it Holland, but it's
So I'm gonna have to look
it's referred to as both.
I'm gonna have to look at the map. What are isn't there 3 countries that are all kind of together there?
Yeah, there's Norway, Finland, and maybe Denmark's the third.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Well, Denmark's to the south. Sweden.
Denmark's like a.
Oh, Denmark's not even part of that. You're correct.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why would I question you? I don't know. But I was thinking Denmark was like part of that. I mean, it's close to it, but it's not. All right. Yeah, but still, like Greenland. Yeah, man, Greenland is big. I thought
Greenland's huge.
Yeah, but I thought there was something way back in my school days. Like you can't take something that's round and open it up. Like that's exaggerated. Like the North Pole is 1 point. So if you scroll, I'm looking at Google Earth. I'm scrolling back and forth. Well, this like all of that. Think if you have something round, you can't make it flat, right?
Yeah.
Because there'll be a big gap. So I was told that like Greenland's not actually that big.
Yeah, I kind of know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's bigger than South America when you look there.
It's bigger than North America.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, it's definitely bigger than South America. But you know what I'm saying? Like the North Pole is one singular point, whereas when you scroll across the top of this, like damn. Is it latitude or longitude?
Latitude goes
around.
But you measure
It's up and down. Yep.
Speak, Judy. Help me.
Latitude is like horizontal.
Yeah,
longitude.
but it's the lines of longitude then. All the lines of longitude meet at the north and south poles, right?
Yeah, and on a globe they narrow in as they get to the tip,
Right.
and widen as
I'm not saying Greenland's not big, but I was told it's not that big.
Google the country and see what the
Square.
dimensions are.
Yeah.
All right. Slow down.
But we are seeing, or I've seen far more yellow collars than this year than I have other years for sure.
And I guess what I was going to ask, where I was trying to go with this is, why do you think so? Is it just luck?
Yeah, I think so, because most of what we've been seeing were banded in 2022. Now, the ones that were spotted over in Nova Scotia, day before yesterday, I think, they were banded in 2023. Those new ones,
So not 22.
no. They did 64 new collars this year, I think. Last year they did 104.
Somebody's at the hose.
Yeah, it's Robbie.
Oh,
Is he taking the hose?
Yeah, I think he's undoing it.
Wanted to wash the truck before we went. Seriously.
No, he might not.
Yeah, well, so that's the other thing, too, is the Greenland geese have probably been coming here, but since they didn't have collars on them, you didn't know.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. But we didn't always see these lessers. Like, they just started to show up, I don't know, within the last 10, 15 years, and then it was like more and more of them, and they decoy well, and everyone would talk about the lessers. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out, talk amongst yourself, please, because I do want to see this real quick.
And then on top of that, I mean, we'll get pink-footed geese. They come from Greenland.
Well, and there was a barnacle goose here last year.
Yep. A couple of them. There was one shot, and then we saw one.
Yes, we did see one. I've still been looking for every place we stop. That's really kind of what I've been wanting to jump out.
Yeah, I haven't seen much weird stuff other than the collared geese so far this year. No pink-footeds. I saw one snow goose.
what was that? The one that you photographed, was it a grey lag? Was that the determination?
No.
Or no. It's just a diluted.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if it's just kind of like a partially a leucistic Canada or what it is.
Okay.
Because you can see the cheek patch in the pictures. I couldn't see it when I was looking at it through the binos, or the spot scope.
Well, what do you think the whole the tail?
The
of the
tail,
primary?
yeah, I know.
It
I
looks
don't
like
know.
that to me. Like to me, that looks more like a snow goose, where all the Canada geese are just they come back nice and smooth.
Yeah,
What do you think?
and maybe it is a hybrid between the two. It's just that we don't see very many snow geese at all. So, not to say that it can't happen.
So Geoff and Judy are coming down for a visit at the end of January. So what's on your list for that trip?
Redheads,
Okay.
and hopefully some canvasbacks.
Okay. Sorry, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't because it's showing now like it shows this picture, whereas like you see how it's like more again like everything goes to the North Pole, right? So is it
It's much smaller there. Much
right
smaller.
versus there?
Yeah,
Can you
the
see?
actual landmass.
Yeah, I
The
want Judy to
country.
see too. But like, so what happens is when you make that flat, the north end of that thing gets like super wide because it's not,
Yeah.
I just remember that from school. I don't remember a lot from school, but I remember that.
not
Like, it's
here
hard to make something flat, something round that's flat.
Yeah, it
like
alters
my belly.
its dimension.
I hear you there too.
We are going to work on that, aren't we, love?
We are. We're getting back on the Noom thing when we get back.
Counting calories. That sounds so fun.
Oh my. It's all right. Think of how good you'll feel.
That's about 110 calories right there, Jeff. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
No, I guess
Oh,
it's probably more than that.
Oh, you think it is?
Oh,
It's not a light.
I thought it depended on the alcohol content.
yeah, no, it's just
Doesn't
the,
say.
the carb content.
Well, I always thought a shot of Crown was 75 calories. It's 97.
Yep. We're not going to go there right now. We're still on vacation, so
Exactly.
worry about it when we get back.
You're going to be down in January. We're going to rush home. No,
Yes.
I don't want to rush because I don't want to be like I don't want to feel. I don't feel rushed going home.
Okay.
That'll stress me out.
Okay. Don't feel rushed, but get home.
Get home. I think
and-
I'll go get my hair cut and head on over to Easton, and then jump right into it. Get a little break in December. PBHQ. Excuse me.
Is that 2 weeks? 3 in December?
Yeah, it's pushing 3. It's almost like this break
Yeah.
where it's a good. It's not quite 3 weeks.
Oh, we can decorate during that time for Christmas
When are we getting our Christmas tree?
after Thanksgiving.
Chop one down here. I'll go with you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the border patrol will like that. Strapped to the roof.
Yeah,
Brick walls.
time's going to fly.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it flew thinking about you guys coming up, and the next thing you're here, and then all of a sudden here we are 3 days away from
Stop.
the end of it.
Yeah. We love it. It's like our second home.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, Judy? My peripheral. Huh?
She was crying.
Oh. Oh.
Or me.
Oh.
You're going to be busy.
Is there anything else left in that bottle?
Well,
Depends on which bottle you're
it's
talking.
for me.
The orange juice. Oh, okay. I'm not going to hit that. Geoff, people who want to shoot a Barrow's Goldeneye, you guide
I do.
legally
Legally.
versus the guys that are guiding illegally.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I even got a guide's license this year.
Yeah, every year.
I do get one every year.
You do.
How much is yours?
$30.
30.
Good Lord.
I just pegged the mic, I think.
There you go.
What happened, Judy?
Judy's going to get one now. She's going to be a guide.
Yeah, she should be.
That's Canada money.
Yeah, that's nickels for you.
What was it, 300?
Yeah, mine's 300. That'd be like 450 Canadian.
$5.20.
520. Seriously?
Yeah, it's over 5.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check in on that. No, I'm gonna say, why did I? Of course,
Yeah, he's good with numbers.
No, sorry, 4.20.
is math. That's why I had to check.
520.
That's why I
Like,
had to check.
ooh, we need to cash
Like,
in.
I did it. That $1 was $1.35.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 405. 300. I do know this. When we prepay for with a credit card, I get a text instantly, pretty much saying that my $100. Well, it doesn't know that I did $100, but let's say I did $100 on the pump. It was like $72.50 or something.
Yeah.
$72.30, something like that. So a little bit of savings for those who cross the border northward.
Oh, for sure.
And then you guys just freaking get it, taking it. What was the story yesterday? Somebody was talking about by the time they shipping and then there was a duty on top of it. It was like it just made it stupid.
It was blind.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I know David Moore wanted me to order a blind, and it was like $313 worth from Tangle Free. Mm-hmm. By the time they put the duty and taxes and everything, the price was $313. Let's say the duty and taxes and everything was $312, and then you had the exchange on, and you're almost up to $900 for a $313 purchase.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, it's just beyond.
Paulie said that Gunner Kennel right there would be I don't know what shipping they do charge shipping. Mm-hmm. Well, let's just say straight up that was not like $9.50. He said that's over $2,000 to get it here.
Retail.
Well, yeah, I mean he has to pay retail on that because he don't know anybody. Do you, Paulie? He's listening.
Oh yeah.
I know he is.
Yeah, he'll be commenting.
He did.
The names have been changed to protect.
Paulie's name never gets changed. But he
The
did
nice
say,
kennels, they'll be worth the money regardless. So
yeah. But the point was with the exchange, with the exchange rate, with the shipping, and then with duties, like it's expensive.
Yeah, you can easily double the price of anything you're looking at.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it's $9.50. So yeah, he was like it's going to be over $2,000.
Yeah.
Huh?
Judy said she won't be able to shop,
Oh,
which
in
is
the
good
States
because
in
then I can
January?
spend more and
There
she
you
can
go.
claim it.
Judy, I thought you can only bring so much back with you.
You can, however,
There's ways to get around
If
it.
it's luggage, it's luggage.
no, I was never gonna do anything like that.
I thought Jeff's still on the hit list.
It would
I might be.
exchange rate with the
Yeah.
one that I shop.
Tell us that story, Geoff. Please.
Well, Berkey and I went down to hunt with you, and I can't remember what year that was.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
13,
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, so I'm cleared now.
14,
Good.
2014,
I would say
2013.
15, but maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking 15.
Yeah, I was going to say
Okay.
Yeah. So when we were coming home, we get asked what we bought.
gosh.
Let me back it up a little bit. We stopped at my stepbrother's, and when we were there, he said, "Can you take these golf shirts home for?"
Not to like smuggle them. He just said take them.
Yeah, can you just take them home?
No smuggle.
And I said, "Yeah, sure." Threw them in my truck so I wouldn't forget them.
There's a movie called The Mule.
Yeah, well, you're my mule.
Oh, that's, what kind of mule?
What kind of tuna?
Continue.
So yeah, so they checked us. They stopped and asked us, "What do we have? The value of the goods we're bringing into the country." Mm-hmm. They don't care what you paid for it, or I guess they do, but they don't care. If you gave me something, I still have to declare it and the value of it. So I totally forgot about the golf shirts. And we didn't have our Cabela's receipts, which was the biggest purchase that both of us made. So they said, okay, pull in up there. And then we went inside and they wanted to see everything. And then I think I said, oh, shit. And the girl looked at me and she said, what? I said, I got 2 packs of golf shirts behind the seat that I totally forgot about. And at that point, they said...
Give you that? Yeah, right.
No, they sort of gave me at this point in time, we're confiscating your truck. And oh, yeah, no, it was like... And then I had a Pat Vincenti decoy. They got on his website and saw, $750 decoys. And I said, no, that's not what I bought. Here's what I bought here. Yeah, so it wasn't much fun. And then they told me that I was...
Marked.
Yeah, marked for 7 years. But I never had another problem in those 7 years.
Well, good.
Because I can come prepared. Judy taught me that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we're very prepared.
And if you're friendly, too, I think it goes along.
Yeah,
Yep.
and tell the truth.
Well, and I do. I didn't once, and I got nabbed. But yeah, I think I'm delisted.
Karen, Judy says to tell the truth.
Yes, always.
Well, Karen was happy that I did do a U-turn when we came across, because I was fully prepared not to. I still say that guy's memory wasn't that good. Walked there, looked at his
How
guns.
many
he's like,
people does he see?
Yeah.
Yeah, XT. Yep, that was that one.
No, always tell the truth.
Yeah, or he only chose to look at the XT and look for it.
Yes. If he did that, I think it would be. You could memorize 3 sets of letters, double digits, double digits for letters.
2 letters.
Yeah, would you call them digits?
They could be digits.
So let's get back to you are a legal guide amongst all your other illegal activities over the years. You are a legal guide.
I am.
All right. What's the best way for somebody to get a hold of you to come shoot a Barrows Goldeneye?
Oh, probably Facebook.
Facebook?
Yep, Geoff Wood. Or
With a G?
Geoff.
Okay.
Geoff.
Well, I just want to make sure if you say Geoff and somebody's looking for Jeff Wood.
Yes.
Or reach out through Geoff.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Pitboss. And
Or I'm on Instagram, Woody_4, WOODIE_4.
Tomorrow, after we eat the awesome pork butt that's out there, which I'm really looking forward to, we have not had pork butt in forever.
well, since the sidewalk sale.
Well, yes, but one that we cooked.
Yes.
But Michael Hickman did an awesome job.
Yes, he did.
But it he got the excitement of cooking it.
Yeah. That's,
We
that's
just
half
got to
the
eat
fun,
it.
for sure.
Yeah, it's like, If anybody's interested, then go to Instagram right now and see the videos of it getting cooked. As well as the collared geese, the harlequin. That's what I wanted to say earlier. So if anybody wants to follow along, please do so. Yes. No, I had
I'll just pause for dramatic effect.
No, it was not a dramatic effect. I had to regroup. We are going to attempt tomorrow to try to find some barrows.
We are. Yep.
But being that it is November 6th tomorrow, today's the 5th, it could be a little on the early side.
It is. Yep. That's not to say there won't be any around, but it is early for sure.
We did see some goldeneye.
Yeah. I always tell people if they contact me to come up, I tell them leave it until at least the last week of November.
That's where I was going to go with this. Is like when's it more of a given?
Last week November, first week of December. But even then, Andy Francis came down from Newfoundland, and that was into December, and I didn't see many when he was here. And I just think they hit the bays first, it seems, and then they move up the rivers. So we saw a lot of oyster fishermen out the other day. And I think if they go up the river and they get bumped too many times by the oyster fishermen, they're just going to sit out in the bay where they're not being bothered and feed out there.
And Karen, what are these things eating?
You said that they were eating the bits and pieces off the mussels and the oysters, not necessarily or anything on the smaller side, right?
Yeah, smaller shellfish.
Oh, shellfish.
Well, I guess we saw the guys oyster, and I was like, they're not eating the oyster, but they're eating I would assume in my mind there's little clams and
Barnacles
mussels that are attached to the shells too, right? Yeah, and that's what to me they would be.
Yep.
That's a swallow 'em whole.
So they would have a similar taste to Scoto then?
I think that they'd be iron rich.
Yeah, they'd be strong. I've never... Danny, my taxidermist, my good buddy Danny, who you've have met
Oh yeah.
in different occasions under different circumstances.
Good impression on us.
Come on, the man almost killed himself in our house.
Yeah, take it easy on it.
Well, I don't know that he would have died,
No.
but he would have been hospital bound.
He was
Yeah,
concussed.
for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
He says he's eaten immature drakes. Goldeneye says they're good, but the mature drakes, he said, aren't any good now. And I think he's probably eaten hens. Yeah, well, he would have eaten the mature drakes as well to know that they're not good, but they're not. They wouldn't be on the top of my list of table fare.
Judy, the hens have ovaries in them.
Well, they're hens.
I know, I'm just saying. When you eat a soft crab, you eat ovaries. Some people avoid the female crabs because of that.
Well, I
Gam
didn't think
does,
you
doesn't she?
could.
She does. She won't eat. Yeah.
I
What?
didn't think you could have the female crabs.
Oh, yeah. Once
They
they've
don't have the eggs
yeah,
attached.
they're gonna have eggs one time.
But I mean, if you prepare, like even with the Skoda, if you prepare it and soak it, and I mean, anything's edible.
Oh, you
right?
can make anything edible, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just more time preparing it and soaking it, and it's nice to be able to take something and not have to do much to it to make it fit for the table.
Sure. Like the goose breast.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how
So
did you fry the breast up?
Yeah. So Geoff and I
Let me clarify the goose breast. Go ahead.
I like to get recipes off Geoff because this is the only time I really go hunting. If I'm shooting it, I'm eating it. So
You're a stone cold killer.
yep, that's me. So we did some single fry oysters, and we do flour with the oysters, flour, then milk, and then crushed up saltines. And we did the same with the goose breast, and we kind of sliced it thin and fried it in butter. I did butter shallow fry in the pan, and I did like a Old Bay. A hot sauce, Old Bay hot sauce,
Yeah,
dipping
it was
sauce.
hot.
Supposedly it was very, very spicy. Some people didn't appreciate
No.
the spiciness
three
of it.
Three of the four people present
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names, Judy.
didn't notice much for heat, but
But it was really good.
it was
I
really good.
really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
It was.
So
No
I mean,
gaminess to it.
no, it could have been chicken. Really,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
very good. But yeah, I would definitely do that again in a heartbeat. But I'm looking forward to trying your pastrami.
Pastrami, yeah.
Love that. It's so good. It's defrosting. We're gonna have it hopefully tonight, maybe.
Yeah, the
Slice it up.
pastrami is the best product that I've made, other than cooking a duck steak. That's good.
And what are you seasoning that with?
The pastramis?
Yes.
There's like a cured salt. There's garlic, pepper. I kind of forget now.
I didn't mean
to be
to
honest. No, I'm like.
You have it
I
kind
think
of
there's
all
beer
mixed
catching up,
You
Judy.
mix it, right? You
Yep,
mix it.
yep.
Face is
But
looking a little red.
it's very,
Seriously,
very,
like you.
good.
I feel red. To be honest, I do. And I feel like I'm getting redder.
Well, you make it up. I mean, you probably make a big batch, right? And you just
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, I make
Make
it
it
up.
every
Like
other
I'll make
week.
it enough. If I run out while I'm preparing some, then I'll make another batch, and then I have some left over. I've got some left, or some at home right now. There's thyme in it, coriander. There's about 7 brown sugar. So then you put it in the brine, dry brine. Flip the bags. You put it in Ziploc bags. Put it in the fridge. Flip the bag. You wake up in the morning. You flip the bag before you go to bed. You flip the bag. Do that for 3 days. Rinse the breasts off, and then the recipe says to soak them for 45 minutes, just to try to get some of the salt out of the meat. I don't usually soak it that long, and I don't find it really all that salty. And then there's a rub that is very similar to the brine. You just sprinkle some of that on, and you can go as heavy or as light as you want on that, and then smoke it. Smoke it at 225 until it's 150 internal.
Yeah, you had us do that last year.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, and when it comes right out of the oven, it's just like anything when it's fresh and warm.
Then move that out that way.
Anyway, yeah. So I always like to get some recipes. I think last year I shot a gadwall, wasn't it?
It was a gadwall.
And maybe I did the marmalade, something with that. That was good too. And I did the legs. I did the thighs on it as well, and they were good.
Okay.
Either that or I might have misspoke. It may have been just the goose legs, but they were good, and I put them on the grill.
I've got a recipe that I want to try for goose legs, and it's like pulled goose leg, and it looks to be. I think you have to smoke it for a certain number of hours and then put it in a slow cooker or something. And there's a process to it, but I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah, it's like any duck meat on a chicken leg. It's really good.
Our Western PA friends have just texted they are in fact in Canada.
Are they?
Nice. They got through the border.
They said they'll arrive at 14:50.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going to say around 3.
It's early. Yeah. Ooh, gotta get on it.
Don't stress,
All right,
Karen,
I got
don't
stuff to
stress.
do. All right.
We're good.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it, but we do need to crank up
I want to get
crank
the-
up the
get the
heat
cabin
on
ready.
heat on the
In
the
there,
butts.
Robert?
No, on the butts.
Oh, in the butts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check the temperature when we're done with this.
Geoff, I never introduced you properly. Here on the island, you are known as many different names. Karen and I, we would like to refer to you as Karen.
Geoff.
Geoff with a G. Then the list is long.
Well, it's because you're Geoff, and then it was just easier to. I'm not calling you Pitboss, so don't even think about that.
No. Oh, you won't call me that? No. Wasn't going to ask you to.
I know you wouldn't,
But where I'm going with this, the list after Geoff is very, very long.
It seems to grow every year.
it does. The latest is Starman.
Yeah.
Well, that's his Denmark friend named him that.
Yeah.
Hey, Starman?
I don't think he's calling me Starman.
When he starts off his emails, what's he say?
Not every email, but
Well, what has he
has
occasionally
said,
started
he has
off
said Starman, comma, Geoff.
with? Okay, but he started out with Starman.
Starman is the first word. Okay.
What does that even mean?
We don't know if it's a translation.
We need to
thing.
get him on the podcast, and you can figure out between you and
I don't want to be rude to the guy.
no,
Make
just,
fun of like his culture.
just
That's his way, right?
say Geoff was wondering why you're calling him Starman. So did you want me to go through the list?
Well,
Or
yes.
Did
please.
you want to go
No,
through the list?
yes, please. Yes, go. And I think you need to. Recognize the person that has given you that name.
Well, I've been known as Woody for all my life, and that's just because my last name's Wood.
Do you know Dirty Duck Coffee has a morning wood?
Do they?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a wood duck
The
on it.
company does, or the owners?
No, they have a bag of it's called morning wood.
It is. No. What the heck?
And then there's Cobra. Duff called me Cobra. Duff, Brian Duffy, friend of mine, who's no longer with us. Species. Polly calls me Species
Why?
because I like to chase certain types of species of anything strange. If I can find a Eurasian widgeon. I shot a Eurasian widgeon last year, and I've been chasing those forever.
That's cool.
And I couldn't take a video where we looked at yesterday. He wouldn't let me.
He did that.
Good for
He
him.
did that.
That's
He
good.
did that another year.
And that bird died,
Yeah.
he says.
He was an accomplice. Maverick. Geoff came up with Maverick. I don't know. I think he must have been half a bottle into the crown or something when he.
Probably.
No, it was the morning we sat down in that wet snow that they wouldn't film. And I swear, Paulie sat next to me, and I swear he was calling you Maverick.
No, and he would have been calling me Cobra.
Well, yeah, but after the fact, but I mean, in my mind, he was calling you Maverick.
This. What?
Well, oh, you have. Oh, Judy has her own
Arsehole.
names for
Judy calls me
Geoff.
arsehole.
Not ass.
No, arse.
Arse.
Loving way.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's more.
Bull.
Bull. Ben calls me
That-
Bull.
We heard that the other day. Like for shit?
Bullheaded.
For shit?
Yeah. Like bullshit?
No, just.
She said bullheaded. I was like, bullshit.
Did you hear me ask the guy yesterday if he remembers Stephen Dunbar?
Yes.
So Dunbar used to call. He'd say, "What's going on, Bull?" So he'd just call you Bull, like you know. So Ben started calling me Bull, and I started calling him Bull, and then he used to call Max, my yellow lab, Bull. So just one of those things, I guess.
I had to get up for a second.
Okay. So we should speak amongst ourselves?
No, I want you to tell a story.
Okay.
The day the fire company had to come to the goose field. Because Karen has not heard this story.
Oh, no?
I don't know that I have.
See, she's right there. I don't know that I've heard. I'll be right back. But you
Okay.
guys, you know, carry on, please.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, don't drink all my champagne.
Couldn't run down to 22 and get me a beer.
Oh, we got some nice Pitboss Brown right here for
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, so the blind story.
you. Karen, you told me the blind.
Yeah.
This would have been, I was around 20 years old, so this was like 35 years ago-ish. Myself and a buddy, we were going to his father's field to hunt geese, and
Choices.
right hand, please.
Always have to make choices.
Right hand, please. So their blind was it wasn't a pit blind, but it was in the middle of the field, and it was semi-buried. It would have been like a foot trench blind almost. Thank you, sir. And it was a cold morning, and they had there's a Coleman nap the stove in there.
Thank you.
And it was cold, so I said to Jamie, fire that thing up, let's get some heat in here. And before I go that too far, the blind had windows about that big that you would shoot out of, but I had always jumped out the end of the blind because I didn't like to shoot through a window that I couldn't swing on birds. Anyways, it's early, it's cold. I said, fire up that stove, let's warm things up a bit here. He get the stove going and the flames are shooting, and he's pumping this and turning knobs and it's not doing anything. And I said, let me try. And I didn't have much success, any more success, I guess, than him. And so I handed it back to him, and he's messing around with it, and all of a sudden the straw caught. So the blind is covered in straw.
Oh my gosh.
Salute.
So we jumped out of the blind, just to get our ass out because it started going quick.
Wow.
And we were outside the blind, and Jamie was reaching in one of these windows, and he grabbed a decoy bag, and he's beating the flames of the decoy bag, and he'd come out coughing, and he'd go back in and beating the bag with the decoy, or beating the flames. Tried to pull the top off the blind at one point, and the flames shot out. And he was panicking. He thought his father was going to kill him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his father and his uncle are in another blind, having a conversation as to how they figured we were going to burn the blind down that day because they had been having troubles with the stove.
Oh no.
And unbeknownst to us, they didn't tell us that they had issues with the stove.
Kind of set you up.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, but Jamie was like freaking. So he'd come out coughing and, what do we do? And I said, I don't know. Go phone the fire department. So off he went, and he wasn't gone. Sorry, somewhere along the way we figured we got to reach in these windows and get the guns out. So we're pulling loaded guns out the window. But after Jamie left, it wouldn't be 2 minutes, and all of a sudden the shells started popping, and then the naphtha tank blew up.
Oh my
And
gosh.
like if he had still been there with his head in the window, trying to tackle this fire, it wouldn't have been good. But he ended up with second-degree burns and smoke inhalation,
Oh no.
and claims that I was in shock in the middle of the field when the fire company came.
He's in shock.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
But there was like
That's scary.
there was an area twice the size of this cottage that was black from the field catching on fire.
Was it like his arms from reaching in that he got most
I
of the
can't
burns?
remember. I would say his hands. Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch.
That's how I remember it, anyways.
Painful.
And how far away was the other group hunting that witnessed this? But they were hunting geese too, and they're like, get that shit down there.
I don't know, because that was years later when I was guiding. You know what? That might have that happened when I was 18, actually, because I was working. I can remember I was working at Home Hardware, and that Christmas they gave me a toy fireman's red hat. Yeah, a big one, as Judy's saying. And yeah, so like probably 2-3 years later, I'm telling the story. I'm guiding for an outfit up here, and I'm telling the story. And Tom Cullen, one of the other guides, said, "Was you?" He said, "I could see that from the hill, and we didn't know what was going on."
Oh my
and
gosh.
the geese hadn't even started flying. I said, "No, I know." And we had a big black hole in the field. It's one I'll never live down.
Yeah, gosh. That's some memories. You're lucky to be here today.
For many reasons.
Well, one good thing, if we were in the Eastern time zone, it would be after 12. But we're in the Atlantic time zone, so it's not after 12 yet.
No,
No, it's the
Eastern
other
time
way.
zone is 10 to
Yeah, it's the other way.
16. If we're in
damn.
Newfoundland,
Yeah.
it's 11:46.
So if we were in the Eastern time zone, we'd be in worse shape.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm easing into it today.
Yeah, but how are you going to come out of it? That's the biggest concern.
Belly full of food.
Yeah.
There you go. Belly full of pulled pork and
We're doing
mac and cheese.
Coleslaw.
and fresh. They're not from. Would they be PEI sweet potatoes?
I
That's
don't
a good
know. I don't
question.
know if I don't think I've ever seen a sweet potato being grown here that are advertised as a PEI product.
Okay.
But they
we're
could be.
We're doing sweet. I thought I have, but I'm not from here, so who knows? And I'm dyslexic, so
Yeah. And you can use that for a lot of excuses, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
but they're truthful excuses. Yeah, truthful. Yeah.
Depending on who you ask.
Geoff, anything you would like to add?
Well, it's always great to have you guys up.
And sincerely, I tried to start this off as serious as possible. We need to thank you very much because we would not that we wouldn't know PEIs here, but we would not know that Charles was here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a great location. I mean, especially with the dogs.
Yeah.
And there's never, I shouldn't say there's never anybody here, but how often is there people, there's that questionable crew
There's
4
Bud Light
doors
drinkers.
down, but yeah. But like last year, we had the place to ourselves, which was great.
There's 6 cars over there.
I know.
The
you
beach.
can go
The
for a
walk to the
walk on
beach.
beach.
Looking at Brackley Bay right behind you.
Yeah. Wake up to beautiful sunsets and
Yep. But it's
enjoy
all
beautiful, wake up to sunsets.
Sometimes
Sunrise.
Judy, sometimes
Maybe I
he
should give
wakes
that
up
back.
dyslexic too.
sunsets. It's you can't take
You can wake up to a sunset.
That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't say anything wrong. He probably does wake up to some nice sunsets occasionally. I never.
It's when you're up until the sunrise, then that's when you're in trouble.
All I know is I never should
I
have slept
don't.
yesterday afternoon. It took me
yeah.
so long to recover.
Yeah.
I think the licorice last night is what really finally snapped me out of it.
The sugar kicked in.
Twizzlers. Yeah.
Counteracted everything else that was going on.
But
Yeah.
we need to say, regardless of the beauty of the area, it's you guys that have made every year as special as
100%.
as it has been.
And Judy, we didn't drive. I know probably everybody can't hear you that well, but we didn't drive 20 hours for you to say, "Don't go bug them.
Every year.
They want time to themselves."
Jeffrey,
No.
they need time to themselves. Don't go up there.
Well, I believe that when you first arrive, you need to at least get unpacked.
We were tired. I mean,
And I
that
know
first
you're
night.
tired
Yeah.
because
It was like
I've
7:30.
just, completed a very long drive cross country.
you did.
So it's exhausting. And
Yeah. But we're good to go the next day.
yes.
We are good to go.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's always great having you, and when you get to see, there's not much of the island you haven't seen now, really.
No.
The
Nope.
southwest, like Summerside. We did from Summerside to North Cape, but on the north side. So the south side, like you'd get the West Point Lighthouse.
Where was the biggest tree on the island? What was that place? Or the oldest tree on the island?
The oldest.
Remember, it was like a white fence.
yeah,
It was down on the water.
There was a little cove, a little harbour there.
Yeah, we ate at a little
was that
restaurant.
Victoria?
Was that it? It was, yeah.
I think it was.
It was like
Yeah, I
a little
think it
To me, it was east of the bridge, but it was on the south side.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Victoria.
It was a pretty
I would
spot.
say-
we had lunch down there.
West of the bridge and south, we just haven't really done that
Yeah,
through there.
but other than that, you've seen pretty much
A good bit
all of it. Yeah, more than a lot of Islanders. Like truthfully.
Yeah, it's the case when you live there. It's like, from Australia, I've seen more of United States than I have of my own country.
Yeah.
One day.
Well, a sight that I'm glad you didn't see yesterday was when we left by the bay. Geoff was in need of some alcohol. I was good. I didn't need any. Although when I walked in, I did buy a bottle because no other place have I seen Canadian Club Rye since we've been here. But where they grow the cannabis sativa at that house, this dude was like crouched down, I'm not sure what he was doing.
Yeah. Not sure either.
Really.
He was like, thought maybe he was pooing or something.
But he's
Seriously,
he
you
had
look
his
like-
pants up. That's what was concerning.
Oh no.
Have you ever seen somebody like they squat down
Yeah.
and they're like their arms around their knees and like their butt's almost touching the ground? That's
Yeah.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
Outside the house for no apparent reason.
I told Geoff when we went by, I was going to wave friendly. I was going to wave to him, but he was gone.
No, doesn't sound good.
Love, anything you'd like to add?
No, not at this time.
Looking forward to the drive home?
Not particularly.
No, I'm not either. I was depressed this morning thinking about it.
Oh. Well, we've still got a few more days to enjoy, so let's focus.
All right. We may leave at like this time in the morning.
On Wednesday?
I think 10.
Yeah.
Like when we leave
Yeah,
at
it's
10.
a little late.
Yeah.
Judy, you want to add anything to this conversation? I mean, you've heard it all.
No, great conversation, and I quite enjoyed directing behind the scenes a little bit.
With your hand gestures, your neck chopping.
Yeah, yeah. And my mimosa
Mimosas.
drinking, quite entertaining. And we're very happy to have you both here and enjoy it every year.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I want to add, it takes me a couple years to learn things because I am
Dyslexic.
learning impaired.
Okay.
But all I refer to it now is the blue bag ice. I don't know what brand it is. I know the Iceman with the penguin is the clear bag, but the blue bag, whatever brand that is, that's my newest favorite ice.
Newest.
And where do you get that? Irving?
Yeah.
Yep.
IPIA?
Both are IPIA,
Both are.
but the difference is the Iceman is like made in the machine, like so it has
It's hollow.
right.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like they made a sheet of ice and busted it.
Yeah.
So it's all different
Like the
kinds.
glacier.
Well, no,
It's still in
ice.
there.
Good stuff.
you ate it that one night. You were in the bathroom like 3 times, 4 times. You had to run down your cottage.
Has
I
some
just
woolly
need some
mammoth
exercise.
DNA in there.
Yeah. I'm going to let it melt.
All right. Well, we appreciate both your hospitality. Thank you very much. And again, truthfully, I tried to start this off sincerely saying that thank you very much because we would not know that this is here without you guys. So thank you both.
Our pleasure.
This is the Pit Boss Podcast brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's Place. Hey, sincerely, love, nobody has to buy anything or respond to it, but we would like them to at least go check them out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Molly's
it's-
a great spot. Stopped
Yeah, there's-
in the last time we went down to your place.
Thank you. MyMollies.com, easily found on Route 213 in Kennedyville, Maryland, on Maryland's upper famed Eastern Shore, right off Chesapeake Bay. And again, when we get home, it's going to be Eastern Waterfowl Festival, November 10, 11, 12. Molly's pop-up shop will be there in full force. And hopefully, I'm just hoping it's some nice weather,
Yeah.
at least Saturday. So it's a good
Yeah, nice in the cool way because it's getting into the 70s on Thursday when we're home.
Well, I'll tell you what, last year, I'm glad I had shorts in the truck because after about 10 minutes of standing out in the sun, I was like, I'm done with this. I changed my pants right in the parking lot. I need to get them shorts on.
Won't be needing shorts up here for a while.
No. Nope.
MyMollies.com.
No,
Duke's
no.
going to go off now.
Nope.
Chewbacca. Am I aging myself if I say Chewbacca?
No.
Oh, everybody knows who
Yeah,
Chewbacca is.
because Star Wars continues.
What if I said the first time I watched Star Wars was in 1976
Yeah.
in the
Well,
theater?
you'd have to say how old you were
I
to
didn't.
really age yourself.
Well,
Right.
how about this? The fact that I was conscious enough to know what Star Wars was in 1976. Anyway, mymollies.com. That said, our good friends at Dirty Duck Coffee will be in the Molly's tent serving up the best of the morning wood. But what's even better, love, is what?
Duck Boat Dark.
Yeah, Duck Boat Dark. It is the Molly's exclusive Dirty Duck Coffee. They will have it for sale, on sale. No, it's not on sale, it's for sale.
For sale.
Yeah, things are for sale, not on sale. On sale would indicate a discount, correct?
Yeah, and maybe they are. But it's going to be there.
Okay.
And it's good.
I got off on a tangent, I'm sorry. But yes, dirtyduckcoffee.com. Buck and Jay will be in attendance under the Molly's roof at the pop-up shop. And I believe they're going to hunt Monday and Tuesday. from the world's largest duck boat, which is Duckwater Boat. Steve Hoover, all the way from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Did you like that segue?
Yes.
It's the truth. Molly's to Dirty Duck Coffee to Duckwater Boats. Duckwaterboats.com. What is going on over there?
Give him a little background noise. All right, you need to get down.
Next up would be Duck Blind Bistro, the ultimate outdoor oven. PITT. The code is PITT, 2 T's. BOSS 5. You save yourself a few dollars to check out when you go to what?
They're gonna think I'm making these noises. It's the ride dog.
Oh, it's
making
ride dog
these
making
noises.
noises. She'll have puppies this time next year, right?
Yeah, although I hopefully would have found homes by that point.
Duckblindbistro.com. Next up would be Gunner Kennels, gunner.com, man's best kennel. We still don't have that damn van.
No, hopefully. Maybe in 2024.
Yep. But the nice thing is that the TikTok and Instagram videos are pretty cool. The ones that you started in love, they actually made those ads. So on TikTok and Instagram, that. So I thought it was kind of cool. It keeps popping up in my feed. So
yep, easy enough.
Next up would be Turtle Box, which I still need to go charge ours. Turtlebox.com. Which, you know what? I think we have enough time between now and then to charge it up for this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
I think the man that does not pay retail is going to be in attendance here later on.
Okay, good.
You know, he's not in.
Has he confirmed?
He's texted me a little bit ago. Let's see. He does not like. If I text him and he says fantastic. Oh, he must. I don't know. He's having trouble typing this morning. First, I sent him a picture of you with the Molly's cup and oh dear Fantaz, Fantas, and then he wrote
Fanta is another nickname I had.
Oh, really? Does he know it?
He wouldn't know that.
Oh.
Duff gave me that one too.
There's still enough time to charge up the Turtle Box. Turtlebox.com. Whaleyville Wagon Tails, and sometimes Crabs to Go.
Yes,
you almost let me forget it.
Crabs to Go and
Crabstogo.com. I'm sorry.
did what?
John, Mark, and Dan at Crabs to Go. I apologize. I put Whaleyville Wagon Tails above you all. Which today is Sunday. We're gonna get any football here.
Hopefully.
We have to wait till what? 1 o'clock? No, 2 o'clock.
2. Yeah.
Damn. It's just like the currency exchange. Damn time change. And after Crabs to Go is Whaleyville Wagon Tails and sometimes Pitboss Waterfowl. So this is the Pitboss Podcast coming to you all the way from Shaw's Hotel and Cottages, Brackley Beach. I want to say New South Wales. Brackley Beach, PEI. Prince. I say PEI like everybody should know what I'm talking about, and they should. But anyway, Brackley Beach, Prince Edward Island.
Canada.
I think they do know it's Canada. All right, Canada.
I say better soon.
You can't say soon. All right, salute. Let's get these butts wrapped, and I want to chop up my get my sweet potatoes washed and get them chopped so they can sit. So we appreciate you following along. If you're still listening, thank you very much on YouTube and all of the other. Well, you're watching on YouTube maybe too. I don't know, and or all the other major podcast platforms. So signing off, sadly, from. You gonna do some music or something? What do you want him to do?
Just look at the camera until you're finished.
I'm all over the place, Judy. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I'm like looking at
internal temperature of our pork.
Yeah, what we're at? What are we at?
Tell you in a second.
If anybody's interested, I am easing into today.
Internal's 150.
150. Okay, we're in good shape.
Yep.
I think I would just maybe bump it up to 1. Because we want to get all that fat.
Yeah.
Be good. I wonder if we should flip flop real quick.
Yes, we should.
All right.
Definitely.
Before I sign off, I'm easing into because we can't get Canadian Club Rye at home. Why is Duke's collar on the back of his neck?
Because I just put it on loose.
Oh, just so he thinks that you can
Yes.
get zapped.
Yes.
All right. Dumb. All right. I'm going to stop because I'm just rambling. We appreciate you following along. Thank you very much. Thank you to all sponsors. Judy, Geoff, Judy. Thank you very much. And love, I love you. So
Love you.
Thank you. As always, thinking of you, we are Boom.